Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Last time we left off, we met Ghondor, and we're hanging out in jail. And yeah, I'm sure things are going to be great. There's even a side quest over there, which I imagine I would have to do in here, I guess. But I wrote down some notes about things that happened last time, just to kind of refresh myself on that cutscene. So, in the cutscene, Ghondor had a weird necklace, and when she looked at Noah, it glowed, so that's probably important. Probably because Noah has what I'm assuming is the Xenoblade, the special sword, not the Nopon one, the other one. So I'm guessing that's the case, or Noah's just special. Ghondor is Monika's daughter. Monika is Bitch Queen. Yes, I do believe Monika is Bitch Queen.
Plumage is everywhere.
And Ghondor doesn't want to fix the world, says that there's too many lives wasted already. Just let the status quo be. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted a refresher on that cutscene that we had last time. So, Lego. I just woke up, had a morning run, we're good. Making us work the whole time we've been locked up in here. What's more, Agnus uses the stuff that we produce to carry on their war. Something that I made hurt one of my family back in the city. I don't know what I'd do. Living with that anxiety for so many years, it's enough to send you crazy.
We've made some new friends.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep, and we got new affinity. Over here, hanging out. My heart skipped a beat when Ghondor got into that fight earlier. I'm just relieved they decided not to throw her right into solitary. Well, she's the one who effectively keeps the peace around here. Lock her up in solitary and you'll have an uprising to pay for it. Ah, that's why you all have not just risen up against the castle. Okay, Gondor's making everybody stay calm. I see. Well, that answers my question about why the hell do they not just rise up? They can spawn weapons in their hands. No one wants to be trapped in this cesspit, slaving the rest of their lives away. I want to get out of here as soon as possible, and I dare say you do too. Damn right. Your cell's not this way. You better get back before the guards start giving us all earache.
We've made some new friends.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, we made jail buddies, prison friends. Now they won't shiv me while I'm asleep. Come on, get to the central cell block for morning assembly. You can't be late, or you'll wind up in a punishment cell.
We've made some new friends.
Uh-huh. God, there's so many interesting things about, like, prison life and stuff. One of the little tidbits I have that I've heard before, and I know for a fact to be true, is that one of the forms of currency in prison are, ramen blocks, and that's your currency. You break it up, and you can give, like, a quarter to someone, and that'll pay for something. And no, I have not been in prison, but, I do have an uncle that has, many times. So the infiltration went fine, but then all hell broke loose. Well, it's hardly a surprise. Gondor's always been that way. Must be tough for poor Aggie and Augie. There are a lot of soldiers in this prison who I know well. It was devastating not knowing whether they were alive or dead, so it was a huge relief to see they're still alive. I know the mission here is to rescue Ghondor, but I also want to make sure that we get everyone else home if we can. Sure thing, Sima. Nisik, I thought your name was Misclick for a second. She'd have lost heart, I would have given her a good thrashing. But Gondor's Ghondor, wherever she goes. Yep. Keeping you all in check. Oh no, the trader pawn is here. Okay, and you. Can Ruggy Scruggy help friends? Shell asked us to collect stones. Wow, Are you the first one on the Nopon that's actually had a notification to remind me to talk to you? I swear you are. You have the little question mark that marks you as a quest objective, but you're just a Nopon that gives me the stone. Did they do that? So can you maybe not come back to this area? No, that would be mean. If you couldn't come back to this area so they want to make sure you collect it, there would still be people that missed it. Huh. Maybe they added in an update that they gave these little Nopon a little quest notification because people mentioned that, because yeah, it is weird. Like, I talk to everyone obsessively, so usually I don't have a problem getting these, but someone just kind of blitzing through the story, I could see you could totally miss one of these stones just by not talking to you because you don't have a marker. Oh, Ruggy Scruggy had some of those. What do you mean by had? Ruggy Scruggy lost all of them during prison labor times. Ruggy Scruggy not slacker like Momama, so try very hard to search, but too many scary people, so could not find. I see where this is going. Fine, we'll go on a stone hunt for you. Very helpful. Any color okay, so bring findings back to Ruggy Scruggy. Okay, wait, that was actually a side quest. You were not getting a marker to just remind me to collect the stone. You actually lost the stone. Okay.
We've made some new friends.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, you know. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Illicit caravan. Nothing for sale to friends here. Please jog on. Oh, okay. Alright. Just thought we could be friends or something, you know? Hello. Fixie. When it comes to the current Ouroboros candidates, Chanson's really the only one I heard of. Same for me. After all, his brother was one of the finest sons the city's ever had. Yeah, so that's an important distinction for this place. These are all just people from the city that have been captured, right? This prison is mostly just for people from the city. I don't think there's like Keves or Agnian soldiers, because of course they would want them out there fighting each other. This is just for people from the city. Same for me, after all, yeah, that's what we just read. I always get sad in the lead up to the day of the eclipse, a spectacle of slaughter. I'd rather be dying in battle. Why did I have to get myself captured back then?
We've made some new friends.
It's not something you can help. More on the assholes that are doing this. The identification devices work pretty well, it seems. Just take care the guards don't see our little modifications. And drawing attention to yourself by interlinking is absolutely out of the question, got it? Nobody interlinked during that fight with Ghondor, right? It'd be funny if you could interlink in that battle, but nothing happens. That would be hilarious. Lost numbers locked up in the prison camp were all captured during missions they'd undertaken. They've remained here year after year, with hardly a hope of getting out. We had no idea what kind of life they've been leading here.
Great, guys. Keep this up.
Oh, yay. Wow, that was an affinity level increase. Jeez. Yay. Cool. God, yeah, we've looked at what I feel like is most of the map at this point, yeah? We really just got... Well, this is just Arathea Sea. So we really have been throughout the entire world at this point. We are likely in the end game here because this is the world. This is it, right here. So, yeah, we've been everywhere at this point, except for like, I guess, have we been like all the way up here? I don't know, but yeah, that's where Everbright Plain is or whatever, I do believe. Or it's around that area. Really pull the wool over these Agnian guards' eyes. Plenty of my comrades have been telling them that Mobius are pulling the strings. They won't believe a word of it.
We've made some new friends.
Took on the bait role in an operation to take back some Agnus growth modules. Doing so got me locked up in here, where I now spend day after day slaving away. Why I volunteered to be the bait, I'll never know. Yeah, and they're talking about the Agnian guards, because yes, this place is being, you know, like, controlled basically by Agnian guards. And the Agnians don't actually know what's going on, probably. But, yeah, everyone's been like, it's Mobius that are doing this, you're what are you doing? And they're like, no, you're a liar, you're not telling the truth. You'll see Ghondor around the central cell block a lot. Just look for two burly dudes hanging around, I'm sure you won't miss them.
We've made some new friends.
Seen the two burly dudes you hang out with. Alright, anybody else in here? Cult? Sorry, there's so much on my plate right now, I can't really afford to help you guys out. Sure thing. Can you spare us a few tips at the very least? Yeah, maybe. There's a Nopon trader who got mixed up with the Jin Pop here. If there's anything you need, that might be a way to get hold of it.
We've made some new friends.
Aha. So that might be a thing. We buy some illicit goods from the Nopon trader. This is just the canteen where we get our gruel and our slop. Hey, Bruno. In long years I've spent in this prison camp, that's a humdinger of a stretch. Probably about time they picked me out for the chop. What makes you think that? My age, you don't see many old prisoners in here, do you?
We've made some new friends.
Fair, but they probably just pick randomly to, you know, make things scarier for people. You wouldn't want any prisoners getting comfortable because they're like, well, I'm 12. They're definitely not going to kill me. They're just going to go for the old people. That sounds like something they would do. Okay, so that's everywhere over here. So let's just go over here. I just wanted to see if I could do anything over there. Hello.
I'll tell you what we should all do. Not one frigging thing.
We do nothing.
If we just stay put here, and the city folk keep a low profile, no one has to die for small nuts.
So that's your now.
Penny finally drops.
Aren't they going to execute you next month?
So, it'll be 10 people if that. They've got over 1,000 locked up in here. It'll barely register.
So? Lives aren't statistics?
I'm saying if you stir shit like what Bitch Queen wants, you'll have 1,000 lives on your conscience. And also, you're gonna set the world to rights? Then what's that there on your arms, on your chests? And then there's the kitten. Little more than a month left. You must be the most eager of the lot.
That's enough!
Huh. Just shut up about the world already. All this holier-than-thou crap. You're only doing it for yourselves. You just fight out of self-pity. Flailing around thinking you can make a difference. When I see off lives, I do it with purpose.
Mio.
Just one more day, one more minute. You've no idea how many lives we've sent. All the friends we had, wishing they'd had more time. That was each and every day for us. But it was all we could do. It was all we had to believe in. Day in, day out. You are an Offseer? And when we finally made it to the city, I realized there was a whole different world out there. They're so lucky. I really thought that. I was astounded. Just by extending our years, life could be so different. I even saw the beginning of a new life. That tiny little hand that was grasping mine. I can understand why you want to protect that. If that's the now you speak of, we'd never kill that. Still, that's why we're trying to protect it for you. To save our friends. To build a future that would make us free. You've got about a month. That enough? For that? I don't know. My time might be up before our fight is truly over. There's probably not that much I can do.
Mio.
But I've got to try. I'll keep trying while my flame still flickers. And after that,
Yeah, we gotcha. We'll carry on your will. Right, Noah?
Of course. I don't really want to imagine that. But there's just no running away from it. All we can do is move forward. We have to. That day, Guernica entrusted us with this power. And because of that, we made friends with former enemies. Believe us, your now is safe with us, as is the future.
so that's your argument.
What's this?
For the Cloud Keep, where the real Queen of Agnus is taking her beauty sleep. You'll need that to get in. Kinda like a key. This thing took a liking to... names?
Noah.
Mio. Noah and Mio. I'll remember that. Anyways. The doodad reacted to you two when you teamed up. I think it was probably like telling me to give it to you.
Thank you.
You're helping us now? Still hate the fact that Bitch Queen sent you. But hey, the what's-name did pick you, so... And I did promise.
Promise?
In 3 days, Agnus will be holding a large-scale training exercise on Daedal Isle. Of course, that means minimal security for us. That'll be our chance to escape.
How, then?
Well, the only way I know how. Am I right, you dads?
Yeah! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, the proverbial's gonna hit the fan.
Them's the breaks. Take it or leave it.
All right. In 3 days.
Just do some prison things until then. Oh, just try to keep in line, would ya? We don't want to draw attention.
We'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and a quick word of advice. When all is lost, let him hear you roar. Got that?
Hear us roar.
All that power you wield, that's exactly what it was meant for.
Okay. So we got Ghondor on our side, finally. Ghondor trusts us and all that jazz. Just took a little bit of convincing from Mio. And yeah, now we have our way out, and the key reacted to us for some reason. I'm guessing there's some significance to why the key actually reacted to us. I'm thinking it's not as simple as, I think the key wanted to go with you. So there must be some significance to that. We're done today. Scuttle back to your hole, you rat bastards. We keep crowding together like this, a nice Mr. Jailer might show up and rattle your empty heads together. No worries, we'll clear out. Before you go, just one more word to the wise. If you're gonna pretend to be model prisoners, you better put some effort into the jobs the guards give you. What kind of jobs are they? Different depending on the day. Anyway, come here again in the morning. We'll be here. We have to wake up early? Looks that way, sweetie. Noah, would be good idea to sleep early today. Early to sleeping, early to waking. Right. Alrighty, so we're gonna be hanging out here. I was gonna say something, but I got distracted and forgot what it was. Oh god, what was it? Oh yeah, that was it. I'm really surprised Mobius doesn't just have wanted posters of us posted, like, everywhere. Like, if you see this person, contact a consul immediately. Like, I'm thoroughly surprised that's not the case. You'd think the Agnian guards would, like, recognize us. Even if Mobius didn't, like, the Agnian... Well, I guess the Mobius is the Agnian higher-ups, but... I don't know, it wouldn't be weird to have wanted posters for us. They all know who we are. They have to. But now we're just walking around and the Agnian soldiers are like, who cares? Just surprising. Look at that. A real critical master weapon grade arsenal if I ever saw one. Pardon? This is all Bitch Queen's idea, wasn't it? Don't be getting any ideas, will ya? Doesn't matter what kind of hotshots you guys think you are. You're in here, you stick to the rules. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of love the nickname Bitch Queen. There's nothing wrong with Monica. I just think a character calling someone Bitch Queen is hilarious. And it's even more funny when it's their angsty teenager that hates their mom. It's amazing, I must say. Alright, let's get back to Nap. Luckily I've talked to everyone now, so... This is why it was telling me, hey, you're not gonna get out here for a while. We actually gotta sit in jail. been 5 years since they caught me while I was on a scavenging mission. I'll never live that day down for the rest of my life. It's been some 8 years or so for me, and all that time's dulled my mind. Can't even recall the last time I met my daughter. Yeah, you should, Mio. Alright. Let's go. What is this one? My heart skipped a beat in Ghondor. Oh, that's the one we read earlier. God, there's so many. Alright. Let's just sleep. Let's just nap.
I'm getting peckish.
There's some discussions I could do. I think there's some that don't do, yeah, we can just, like, talk about the Annihilator and not on cooking. Let's go.
Hey, so, can we talk?
I did always wonder why Keves Castle was in a place with that much black fog. Guess it's so that they can use the Annihilator, huh? Of course, that's likely part of it. But if they have a way to convert the fog into energy, then the uses for it need not remain limited to the Annihilator. That's what I was thinking. If I stop to think about it, the tech there is kind of amazing. Could seriously turn the world on its head, innit? I'm sure the Mobius have it sequestered away precisely to avoid that outcome. And then we went and wrecked it. Till now, we've always been the ones being chased. I think it was a good chance to show them that we can and will strike back at them. Next time, let's go even bigger. Yeah, we'll show them what us Ouroboros boys and girls are made of. Come on, I get that you're excited, but please try to remember what it is we're actually trying to achieve, Bonus XP gained. Alright, and not on cooking.
Hey, so
just do these two real quick.
Can we talk?
Say, Manana, I think we all agree that your cooking is delicious and filling, but isn't it a burden for you to always cook? Ah, and don't get Noah wrong, it's great, it's just, you got 4 more mouths to feed than when you were in Agnus. No needing for concerning, cooking is whole life of Manana. Food from colony canteens is fine and all, but when it comes to feeding friends, Manana want to do by self. Can adjust menu based on preferences and dietary requirements. Will not get similar service in canteen, that for sure. It's funny, because a lot of the canteen things, I feel, sometimes have higher benefits than Manana's, because Manana always has 2, but they're not as strong, but the canteens can have like one 50% collectible boost or CP boost and things like that, which is very useful. Although I'll say Manana's cooking is at least more useful than Pyro's was in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Manana's cooking is really what lets us face each day with renewed vigor. Needless to say, heh. Or so Manana fronts, but actually wouldn't mind eating at colony canteens from time to time. Can be good to get ideas for recipes by sample what world have to offer, and then rework and have friends sample. Well, that's fantastic then, food for our tums and for Manana's thought, 2 answers, 1 stone. That's exactly right. Manana look forward to never stop expanding repertoire as long as live. Just a little reminder that you can get new food from canteens, thank you. Alright, we're not going to be doing those. We'll just, rest. Get ourselves a nappy and see what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Breaking rocks? Making license plates? What are we doing?
I'm envious.
Of what?
You, Mimi, Noah, you're all so incredibly confident.
Who's confident? It's all a big act. I don't know about Noah and Mio. But me, though? I'm pathetic.
Huh?
I'm just acting tough. To pump myself up like I'm not a wimp.
You think you're a wimp?
Yeah. I'm a lot like you.
Huh?
But look, what's wrong with that anyway? If we're weak, there's room to grow. Right? Remember the first time you became Ouroboros? You yelled, "Lance, come with me!" Huh? You reached out for the strength you needed.
Oh.
Our friend Yoren, he became Mobius. But that wasn't him. That's his life's purpose? Like Spark it is. So I think maybe I want to figure out the purpose of my own life. I want to get stronger. And if Yoren surpassed me, I'll get even stronger than that.
Oh, wow.
I won't be doing it for the recognition, nor to be liked. I'll do it for myself.
Even if people don't recognize it, right?
We're here. This is us. Let's keep being true to ourselves. What's wrong with that?
Same old plans.
Same old sinner.
Never stop being you, okay? Recognizing your own purpose. Huh. You mind if I pinch that mindset?
What you talking about? Friends don't need to ask.
Huh?
Huh? Here's to us, the mighty weaklings.
Yeah.
Oh. Look at these dorks. I love them. It's also a good message too that yeah, the one that's the giant beefcake actually feels pretty weak and shitty at times too. Confidence is just an act for a lot of people, and not everyone's as confident as you think in themselves, so a lot of confidence is just faking it till you make it. I really like every single one of the characters in the main party. Like, they're all very, very strong, I feel. And like in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, there were some characters I was into more than others. I legitimately can't point at any of these characters and say like, if they win, it's fine. Like, to be completely honest, out of the entire crew, of course I like Uni the most, and I also like Taion a lot, but everyone is absolutely fantastic, so I'm really, really enjoying this crew. They're great. And just getting to like kind of have an entire game of them just kind of traveling together and hanging out is really, really cool. It reminds me of one of the things people say is great about Final Fantasy 15. Regardless of people's thoughts on Final Fantasy 15, a lot of people agree that it is just kind of cool because the game feels like a road trip with your friends. And that's sort of what this feels like. It feels like we're constantly camping with friends. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I like the crew, and I like how they kind of did their characterization and everything. And it would be easy to just set up Lanz as the dumb himbo the entire time with no real character growth or anything, but it's nice to see that, yeah, no, Lanz has problems and flaws too. Oh, whoops, I didn't read what Noah said. Is everyone ready? Oh yeah. Ghondor told us to go to the central cell block. About the time now. It's about the same time now as it was when we infiltrated the prison. Ugh, what if that foul-mouthed jailer's there? We'll no doubt be at the morning gathering. Nope, we're gonna have to listen to that shithead again. Okay then, shall we go, my fellow model prisoners? Good luck at hard labor, everyone! Hope we get off lightly. Nope, we got hard labor. Alrighty, does anybody say anything different today? Oh, there are people with updates. Hey, Anton. Guards know that we couldn't stand for it, that if they laid a hand on Ghondor, so they turned a blind eye to most stuff. Things have definitely gotten livelier around here since Ghondor arrived. Got the daughter of the Elder with us now, and that gives us all some hope.
Don't tell me we've got to listen to another tedious speech.
As the Ouroboros candidates about how...
golden.
Huh. Oh, you asked us about how your mom and dad were doing. That's interesting. Yeah, it is interesting to me that Ghondor was specifically keeping everyone in check, so even the guards are like, don't mess with Ghondor. If we mess with Ghondor, shit will hit the fan. Interesting little setup they got here. Hey, shithead. Good morning, prisoners. How are you this fine morning? It's a good day to show gratitude to your jailers. We let you keep your criminal lives. Least you can do is work till you die. Them what don't work don't eat. And so, without further ado, here's your work details for the day. Today's food gathering duty is in the perimeter woodland. You're to team up based on your assigned cell. First, gather 20 each of Harnamiles, gold burdocks, peachy truffles, and honey plums. That is all. I see. I mean, food gathering's not that bad. At least we get to go out into the woods. Ew, sounds like another breezy one today. Oh, for sure. I'd even be able to sneak in a naparoo, don't you think? Well, seems plenty rough to me. I mean, at least they get to go outside. That's the big thing. I mean, in a lot of jails, you don't get to go outside until you're, like, pretty trusted. Well, you get to go out into, like, the little day room courtyard area to play basketball or whatever, but you can't actually, like, leave the prison for, like, you know, community service or to go outside until you're very well entrusted. Same. I don't even want to think what a hard day's work looks like here. The owner's just like, how did I get myself into this mess? Something wrong, Tyon? Those foodstuffs that the guard named. It's the exact same food that the castle distributes to us. Hey, does that mean the food the colonies received, it's all picked here? It would be the natural conclusion. So they're using the lost numbers as free labor. We're now opening the gate to the perimeter woodland. But that's just the Agnian colonies, right? I mean, the Keves castle did not have a similar jail for lost numbers. Not that I recall. So I wonder how the Keves food gets... Or do they just pick both of them here with the lost numbers? It just alternates. Today you get Agnian food, next day you get Keves food. And no funny business, you hear me? Anyone acts suspicious, they get taken out. End of. We're supposed to keep our heads down until we can execute the plan. Let's just head for the woodland. Yeah, just keep our heads down. Just like FF12. First day of prison.
We've made some
Be
new
great.
friends.
Alrighty, so... Let's go. We
Was
gotta
it just
gather a
me,
lot
or
of
did the
things.
guard back there say first?
There might be more to this job than we bargained for. I think we're in for a rough day.
Yep. Maybe we probably do this and then break for
Better give it a
lunch,
good
and then we
once
have
over.
more.
Guess it's time to plan the day.
Ah, man. Gonna be honest, this is a pretty nice setup for a jail outdoor area. Ah, what I wouldn't give for a taste of the city's cuisine. Don't go getting the wrong end of the stick, mine. I have no regrets about following my lady, none at all. Just every now and again I think of the food in the city and get such a rush of nostalgia. Can feel that. Food and smells definitely awaken bits of nostalgia for me. Got some tremendous power locked away in there, haven't you? I wouldn't try using it while on prison duty, though. The guards are sure to find out. Yeah, we know. No interlinking, right? I have one very, very specific bit of nostalgia I can talk about. So, when I played Twilight Princess for the... I forget which time it was that I played it. But it was the first time I had ever gotten to the City in the Sky. And I distinctly remember being stuck in that dungeon and trying to complete it. And I was waiting on some food, so I was hangry. And then finally my parents got home with some food. They brought me some lo mein from a, just like a little Chinese restaurant around here. And I just have vivid memories of going through the city in the clouds, the music.
Whose heels am I sick of all this gathering?
Well, how about we inquire about our new digs along the way?
Like, I just distinctly remember the taste and smell of lo mein along with the music
Rare specimen.
and all of that jazz. It's kind of amazing what smells and sounds will do for you with memories. And it's very, very interesting what memories decide to stick out in your head. There's just something powerful about some of them. So at least it seems like every single collectible spot I run into in here, it gives me an item. So that's nice. Let's make sure we talk to the characters and stuff. I don't want to miss anything here. So up there's where we came from, yes? Well, no, not everyone, because that one gave me a noise bite. They're just very common,
Is that?
which is good. Hey, I do actually need to beat up a Garafa. I need a Garafa something, and you're a lucky one. So you know what? Sorry,
This
Garafa.
is worth our time. I'm so ready for this.
I'm surprised they actually stock this place with, like, creatures. But they do. Bang, 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 bang. I am very, very excited to kind of get into using Fiona here. With that one item on my tanks, it's going to be absolutely nuts, where you heal.
Spectacular.
I think Garafa Tenderloin was what I needed. I don't know if I needed the uncommon ones, though. I think I just need a common. Gold burdock. God, yeah, we just gotta walk around and collect things. Alright, well, let's get the, bits and baubles that I need for the, stone. Yeah? Fluffy cloud ear. Hello, Colt. Love gathering days. It's a chance for me to go off into my own little world and think about my favorite books all day. Yeah. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some of Leanne's works. Yeah. Sorry, friend.
That's a rare one.
Riggy. Phew, it's looking like we might actually meet today's quota. Some days can be a lot more problematic. What happens if we don't hit the quota? It's better you don't know. Yeah, probably. Another Garotha I need to beat up real quick. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I need one of these, some more Garotha Tenderloins for like a gym or something. I might even need like a rare Garotha Tenderloin, I don't remember. I don't know why I came behind you for the draw. What are you doing? No, stop healing. Oh yeah, you're the one that eats grass to heal. That is right.
Come after me, and that's what you
Alright, there's an... Yeah.
You didn't charge off on your
A
own.
rare Garotha Tenderloin. Okay. What's up, Anton? Is this what prison work is always like? Yeah, man. Some days instead of picking food, it's mining for resources. Either way, a full hard day's labor. I see. You haven't picked your share yet, right? Here, have this. Are you sure? I don't want you too tired when the breakout happens, yeah? Thanks, this will definitely help. Wow.
Everyone's doing the same work.
Okay,
but
well...
they're still happy to share with strangers.
Let's hope we can get them out without a hitch.
Well, that's nice. We got a lot of our honey, or we finished off the honey plums there. I think I was already pretty close to having all of them anyway, but now I've got extras, which we can use for quests later or something. Watchtower number 1. Ooh, there's a bunch of them over here. Where are all these? Oh, the Carnamile. Beautiful. Alrighty. There's more like little quest objectives up here. I imagine I'm going to be able to come back to this area, which will be funny, just fast traveling back into prison and then fast travel back out. Hello. An old squad mate told me that this territory used to belong to the city way back when. It was a fertile place which produced a lot of crops. Hope's Rest, they used to call it. And they still call it the same thing in here. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad. Ah, yeah. Still calling it Hope's Rest just to screw with people. Bunch of Carmamile. Alright, what is that? A quad wing? I think I need one of these for, gyms and things too, and I don't think I've ever fought one of these. No, I fought one before, because they look like owls. And I love owls. These look like big old owls. They're adorable. Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I do need to check. So... There's your class. Yep, we do totally get your class. Martial Artist. There it is. It's the next one we get. Boom. Very excited for that. Gold burdock. Hello, Corey. Did you guys grow these? Yeah, the soil's decent to begin with, so it wasn't too much of a hassle. But it does piss me off to think they're filling up the guards' stomachs too. Here, you guys can grab a few. It's those same gold burdocks that you've been picking. Thank you so much. Can't quite believe I'll be seeing the back of this place in a few days. Wish I could take the soil with me when I go. Yeah, it makes sense that the soil would be...
How can there still be more to do? Unbelievable.
Stop whining and get to it already. You're just dragging this out.
It makes sense that the soil here would be fertile, considering this used to belong to the city. It was where they grew most of their stuff. Okay, so you're one I need to talk to. You probably give me truffles, yeah? Uh-huh. Carmamile's done. We'll still take some of yours, just noting the guards. Whoops, didn't mean to skip through you. I want to be of use when you're breaking Ghondor out of here. Right, okay. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. It serves my purposes to being conspicuous. Not to be rude, but would you please go work somewhere else? I'll be sure to do that. Oh, hey, wait, take these. Whenever there's prisoners talking, it's just a matter of time before guards show up. We don't want them twigging on our plans, do we? No, so go. Thank you.
We finally finished. Let's get this report done.
Oh, wow, yeah, no, that was everything.
Doing this day after day would definitely get old.
Well, I want to finish off the Nopon thing, and the question is, where exactly do we go for that? So we've got an Ouroboros pitching in to help the Elder's daughter escape. Never would have thought it. It's a real surprise to see Ouroboros that skipped out on the candidacy thing too. Didn't know that was possible. Yeah, it seems like all kinds of things started happening since we got locked up in here. They didn't skip out on the candidacy. They got candidacy. God, that's a weird word, hard word for me to say right now for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna mark this so we know exactly where to go here. There it is. Peachy Truffle. Is there a unique in here to fight or anything? Hello, give. Gimme, gimme. Look, there's 3 of them, blue, red, and yellow. Nopon said any color was fine, as I recall. In that case... I'm taking all of them. Can't decide. Let's just take them all. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember which ones. I'm pretty sure I've gotten a blue pebble before. But, I mean, they probably want them all back, right? There's, a pack of those things. Wait, is that a... What was that? I thought I could have sworn I saw, like, a unique monster logo. I guess I was just seeing that one, but for some reason it looked orange. Oh my god, I'm going nuts. Alright, let's go grab this treasure chest down here, and then I guess we'll go ahead and get out of here. I really thought there would be a unique in here somewhere. But it seems like no, that is not the case. We do got a little bit of treasure, though. No coins, but it's something.
Let's just sneak a peek.
Let's just sneak a peek. Oh, it's just money and gems. Boring. Maybe I was seeing the trees. They're orange. Alrighty, so can I, like, fast travel back to... Yes. Appreciate ya. Would have been funny if the Nopon Sage hit a trick cavern in here. Cue there actually being a trick cavern in here. Just in prison. Nopon Sage will be like, oh yeah, that was for my time in prison. Friend. You know, I should probably talk to you first instead of the Nopon. We can talk to them later. We've collected our quota. Let me be the judge of that. I feel like if they saw you had any extras, they would just take those too. Alright then, here's the list for the next batch. What? We worked our arses off and now you want more? You got a problem with that? Feel free to die if you prefer. We're keeping you alive out of the goodness of our bleeding hearts. You want to stay that way, you work. What did you just... Hey, we need to lay low until, you know. Uh-huh. Never mind the fact that... that Lance is wearing, like, the top half of a console outfit. Right, that'll do it. Work's over for today. Back to your cells, you animals. Alright. Let go. Ugh, I stink of dirt. Gotta stay patient, just 2 more days. It's inconceivable, all the people here have had to work like this every day. They're being seen as expendable labor. I imagine the overseers don't even consider them human. We need to keep our strength up for tomorrow. Time to call it a night. Yeah, you're right. Alrighty. Quest complete. Party survived their first day of prison labor. There's nothing left to do but take it easy and rest up for tomorrow. Well, I gotta go turn in this quest, but then we're done.
Enough back-breaking labor to last me for a term or 2.
Tyon, are you feeling unwell? Should we head back to the cell and let you rest up for a bit?
Alright, hello, Ruggy Scruggy. Got something for you. Oh, that's very nice of you. You bring all stone? Yeah, we couldn't decide which one was best. Let's see, in that case, please take blue stone. Okay. And give warm regards of Ruggy Scruggy to Shill. Quest complete. The stone search was successful. Ruggy Scruggy entrusted the party with the stone to give to Shill. 7 Nopon coins, thank you.
Great, guys. Keep this up.
Ooh, the Nopon caravan's leveled up. Thank you. Huh? Friends need something? Ruggy Scruggy entrusts nitty-gritties of trade to partner. If friends want something, tell the partner, the Nappan needs are many. Huh? Friends... Oh, no, not you. This one... oh my god. I swear, sometimes talking to a particular character can be hard. Ready for sale. Nappan's needs are many. Oh, hello. Thank you. Extends the window of opportunity. Boost damage dealt when attacking from behind. Toppled enemies. Topple duration. Extends duration when quelling enemy rage with burst. Oh, that's one of the effects of burst. Interesting. Boost damage dealt by 35% and ignores blowdown and launch by somersaulting. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll buy that one. Alright. Thank you. Alright, cool. So we're done there. That reminds me. The quest to collect all the stones, that was like one of the highest level quests I had, right? Yeah, 55. She'll ask you to confirm names and bring back stones from Nappan belonging to each caravan. Yeah. I don't know how many of them are left. But it's level 55. Here, Gunnerka's passed on. Feels to me like Ghondor's sad. He's gone. But don't tell her I said that, or I might end up paying a visit to the great man. Yeah. Alright, time to nap. Good morning. Everything's ready. Now let's get to the central cell block. So I'll give our best to the old penal colony again today, mateys. Ghondor certainly enjoys skiving off, considering how insistent she was that we keep our heads down. Actually, if I recall correctly, she said to pretend to be model prisoners. Whatever we do, we have one more day of it. Yep. Alright, let's get to it, nerds. What we got? All the guards here are young and green. In a few years they'll be gone, replaced with new ones. I think we're gonna be locked up here in prison, but we're gonna live longer than that lot. It's a funny old thing. Yeah, that is interesting. You're gonna outlive all your guards? Yeah, they all say the same thing here.
I'm afraid I'm gonna start snoring while standing up.
You've got to pay attention or they're gonna get real mad.
You gotta start your day with some light exercise, Lance. It helps get your body and brain going. I've started doing that in preparation for recordings, because too many times I got up and started recording and my brain was still half asleep. So now I do light exercise before. It really helps. Thank you for that, loud car. The job today is culling the Ferris population living in the perimeter woodland. Great. Anyone who kills a Ferris will be excused from other duties for the rest of the day. Make sure to bring proof when reporting in. Not just any Ferris, though. The idea is to eradicate the ones that are going berserk. Oh, that's much more like it. No more digging around in the dirt like yesterday. Ferrises are reported to have mauled a large number of people yesterday. Have fun out there. Why don't you use your Levnesses? It'll make quick work of them. Any units assigned here are being prepared for the war games tomorrow. Even if they weren't, why bother wheeling out the big guns for something this trivial? Especially when we got you lot. Now, get out there. The day's a wasting. Anyone found disobeying orders will be terminated on sight. Uh-huh. He sounded pretty gleeful about that, don't you think? Gleeful's the word, yeah. All he's gonna have to do is sit back and enjoy the show while we're out there fighting crazed Ferrises. Cannot understand how one can derive any pleasure from such a cruel pastime. Still, we ought to move out. Let go. Alright, we're just gonna be fighting Ferrises this time.
Snuff those
Cool.
guards treating us like dirt. Who do they think we are?
I know exactly how you feel. Still, for the good of the plan, let's hold our peace for now, eh?
Guards we have here remind me of the conservative faction in the city. They spend the whole time shut up in a safe place, just taking care of whatever's laid out in front of them. They've never even seen what real life has to offer. Yup. It's just naive to expect more than one easy day a year, huh? That warden's heart is made of cold, dark steel. That guy's real messed up, he is. Doesn't even think of us as human. Alrighty. When monster culling duty rolls around, Gondor's crew really come through for us. Folks in here start to settle into their natural roles after a time. Everyone helps each other out here, then. Yeah, the people you're locked up with turn into a sort of family eventually. Alright.
Let's do breakfast, yeah? Gotta keep our strength up.
Nope, sorry, Lance. We eat breakfast when the prison tells
Today's
us.
job is way better than yesterday's. I still can't seem to work up the energy.
If we do this, we're exempt from the other jobs. I think this is our best bet.
Alright, I wonder if this is going to be a really hard enemy. I gotta say, it would have been really annoying to come in here and be slightly lower level, because I imagine the quad wings and the Ferrises would have aggroed on me while I was walking around grabbing things.
Is that?
So it is nice that nothing wants to fight me.
Make sure we don't blow our cover while in combat.
Yeah. No interlinking. Got it.
So the guards like to see us suffering. That's when you know they've really gone bad. I wouldn't be surprised if the fake Queen of Agnus took pleasure in that too. Wow. I don't think Nia would have taken pleasure, well, you said the fake Queen of Agnus. I don't know if the robot, assuming it is a robot as well, can take pleasure. Ghondor. There's a big Ferris. Huh? Oh, it's you, Dags. I thought I told you to keep a low profile. Go on, get out of here. You won't get rid of us that easily. Ha, suit yourselves. I don't even interlink in most fights anyway, okay? Let's at least make it quick. Interlinking is very good. I should use it more often. I used it in a lot of the what is it called? Unique monster battles, specifically because I didn't want to go in chain attack to get the extra XP. But it is very good. It's just usually I have chain attack built up by the time I would want to interlink, and by that point the fight's already over or almost over. Not a problem. Let's do it. Hey, you big doofus. Basrique Ferris. Okay, you do not have a ton of HP, so this shouldn't be too bad. Fast recharge. Wow, fast recharge is a very, very useful ability. Oh my god. I want that buff just on everyone at all times. What did you just do to us? Lower our agility, it looks like? Oh god. No, you don't. And, okay, I was using both of my evades just in case. Alright, you can be a little bit spooky. Oh. Yeah, you better run. Huh? Oh, stop right there. Fast legs on that one. Don't sound so impressed. Alright, now we gotta go chase it down. We lost it, huh? Better run after it. Ooh, my tummy's a rumbling. I need to eat soon. What about these folks here? Is that person dead? They're kind of moving a little bit. Just the way they were splayed out on the ground, but touched by our concern, but they're experienced soldiers, alright. But I can't wait to get my punch class. Come on, you lousy grunts. You gonna keel over from tiny scratches like that? Pathetic. You get up right now, or so help me, I'll tear limb from limb and feed you to the Ferris as my bloody self. Lazy gits, I swear. I'll pile them up somewhere out of the way, then I'll come find you. Go on ahead now, don't waste the head start. As you say. Alright, we got a Ferris to go beat up.
Our irises should be able to track the prints.
Yup. I can't wait to cosplay Tifa.
The paw prints lead deeper into the woodland.
Come on, let's chase this thing down. Don't want it getting away.
And yes, Tifa was my favorite character to play as in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Absolutely loved playing as Tifa. I should play Remake on the channel someday, especially once the sequel starts to come out. I've also never played Intergrade either, so
Quite a rare sight.
there's that too. I could play the base Final Fantasy VII Remake and then play Intergrade as well.
How could they let this thing loose? Whose sick idea was this?
Let this thing loose. I mean, they said they just lived here. I guess, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just let it loose in here to eat the people. I really wouldn't be. I thought they were saying like, well, there were some Ferrises in there and then they bred and made this monstrosity. We caught up with it. Good. Now let's take it out before it hurts anyone else. Shaka the head. Shaka shaka. You got ear mites, friend? That's usually what the head shaka shaka means. But that's probably just your menacing idol animation. This is not... Okay. There we go. I used that because I was like, oh, I'm panicking. Evasion art, but that wasn't my evasion art. Boom. Boom. God, I love when you get that back. It's so nice. Here we are. And boom, boom. Boom, boom. There we go. I'm just realizing I have Hornet on, which is area heal on hit, but I realized it does basically nothing, and that's probably because this class has, like, basically no healing power. I just kind of had it on because it was an ether art. But I should have the one that, like, lowers defense or something. This shouldn't be used from the... That attack should have been used from the back, but whatever. I probably almost got, Fatal Barrage is coming up. I'm not chain attacking you. We don't need to. God, look at all these buffs. This class is absurd. Fiona, you are ridiculous. My god. Oh my god, I can't wait to get other people on this class. It's so nuts. It is unfortunate that 2 new classes both had lands as the inheritor. You, take it down somehow. You sure don't mess around with the work detail here. Our duty is accomplished, what now? We should probably go report it, but... Oh, what? You already took it out? But I barely got to go nuts yet. Go nuts? You really have a taste for battle. Oh well, what's done is done. You dags better hop to it and report to the guard. Huh? Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. You earned it, didn't you? Anyhow, since there's not a lot of tension in this place right now, we'll take a look around and scope things out for tomorrow. Alright, that's how you want to play it. Uh-huh. Okay, I was
today's work.
going to continue.
Let's
We'll
go
probably
report
continue,
back.
but once we get to, like, are you sure you want to start the escape, I'll probably end things, because that's gonna probably take a hot minute. So, yeah. Wait, it won't actually let me... Yeah, I was about to say. I saw him and I was like, wait, I didn't try this yet. It would be absurd if it let you do that, but... You never know. Talk with the specified characters. I mean, it did say it wouldn't... We were going to be stuck in here for a while, so... To be fair. Alrighty. Wait, what's down here? Have you been in here before? I guess there's nothing in here, but... I just saw there was a tiny little room. Or wait, is this where we... Is this where we infiltrated? I think it is. Yeah, no, it is. It is, because this is where we fought Ghondor. Okay, yeah. We defeated a ferris that had gone wild. Oh, you have? Where's the proof? Here you go. Thing's horns. Could have taken that from any old ferris. It won't count as proof for me. You what? Uh-huh. What the ever snuffing sparks? That guy really gets on my wings. Nothing to be done. Let's go back and look for something that'll convince him. Ugh, more walking? Great. Lands hate walking. Hate snuffing walking. Alright.
How is this even allowed? The Lost Numbers lot must have the patience of a sage.
Okay, cool it. Just bear with it for now.
Lance can't wait to do Big Punch on one of these idiots. Oh, you're done already? Pretty much. More importantly, what are you lot doing out here? Let me explain. Oh, sure sounds like that guard gets off on messing with you guys. Take these. Huh? You give him those, even he'll have to leave you alone. Thanks for that. Ghondor, I can't wait to get your class. I love punch characters. They're so much fun. I love them. My favorite class in Final Fantasy Tactics was absolutely Monk. Well, Monk and Ninja, because Ninja's busted as all hell. Not as busted as Calculator, though. Or Orlandu. Here, proof that we did what we said. Well, I'll be. Looks like you really did take down that Ferris. Man of my word, relieve the duties for the rest of the day. That's right. Little shit stain. Sounds like you did well. Thanks for the help, Ghondor. Don't even mention it. Besides, I also wanted time to talk about tomorrow. Good point. Maybe you'll want us to go over the details together. I don't know why, but for some reason, your two little cronies just look like characters that would be in a Yakuza game. It really, really, really looks like that. So, I'm not going to progress with that because it's a main story notification, and I'm scared it will put me into an enormously long cutscene. So, I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles off here. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.
We have to keep track.